We have spent a lot of time on the introduction to some of the lean tools that is available for use. The next part is looking at the production control system as part of the process optimization. And under this area, we'll be talking in more details about the two particular production control system, the last planner system, and the location-based management system. Okay, right. So for production control system, okay, it pertains to the applications of the principles of operation management to the delivery and production of a construction project. There are several production control systems available, but as mentioned, we are just going to focus on two, the last planner system and the location-based management system. The key concepts of both systems may be applied to improve production control of any project. These are some of the key principles of the systems, right? We want to align the key activities such as coordination, shop drawing production and approval, okay, to the master schedule. We want to go by location according to the master schedule. We want to implement a pull or make ready approach as opposed to the conventional push scheduling. We implement a look ahead schedule to identify and remove potential constraints before you encounter them on site. We document reasons for variance in order to examine or analyze them, and we involve people who will do the work when we are doing the planning. So the key concepts, okay, of these two systems, again, you can look at here. By adopting the linear production control system or even adoption of the key concepts, it will greatly benefit project delivery in that it provides a better overall control and predictability. Okay, also again, you can see from here it lists some key features of the two systems, okay, and how they can contribute to a greater plan reliability. So for the last planner system, okay, the plan reliability actually comes through, okay, from the actual commitment, okay, that is obtained from the stakeholders that they can and they will do the task as per plan. So it also comes from the removal of constraint, okay, through identifying and removing all possible constraints for each activity, where constraints, okay, are anything that can prevent the task from happening, okay, that can actually lead to a greater reliability in the plan going through. For the this location-based management system, okay, it is actually from the derived, okay, the plan reliability, okay, is derived from the accurate plan duration, okay, in the master program, which are calculated based on accurate quantities from the model as determined by the location, okay, multiplied by the actual productivity rates of the stakeholders or the workers, and also prevention of the trade interference or consideration of a high physical space where planning, so that the workers can flow smoothly from location to location with uninterrupted work. So let's look into both of them. The last planner system is a production planning system that involves the trade foreman or the team leaders, which are the last planners, to collaboratively plan in greater and greater detail as the actual execution dates gets closer, and therefore it will increase the reliability of the plan. Now, why do we want to use last planner system? Well, the key thing is that the traditional planning doesn't really produce predictable workflow, and therefore the workers are not able to execute the work as scheduled. Okay, since it directly involves the people who actually execute the work, okay, the last planner is more proactive than reactive, meaning that because the last planner system, you are getting the people that is doing the work to do the planning, therefore it will be more reliable, it will be more proactive. So the key principles involved is that you plan in greater detail as you get closer to the date where you are doing the work. Right? You produce plan collaboratively with those who will do the work. You try to review and remove the constraint on the planned task as a team. And you make and secure reliable promises. You measure the promises that are kept in order to improve by learning from the variance. And you continuously improve as a team. And you remove waste and you adjust the performance. So when you are implementing the last planner system, these are the 8 key elements that typically you need to go through. Okay, you need to look into master planning, this phase scheduling, look ahead planning, weekly work planning, daily huddles. You need to look into the percent plan complete. You need to understand the reasons for variance and rapid learning. We'll be going through all this in a bit more detail in the later slides. Yeah. So in essence, what you do is that as the last planner that actually come up with the schedule, you should be looking into the master planning and the phase or the full planning. You can, okay, or make use of this look ahead plan. Okay, you will determine your weekly work planning, and you will learn, okay, from what has already been done. Okay, so let's go a little bit more detail into the last planner system. There are altogether 8 elements in the last planner system. Let's start with the first element, which is the master schedule. So during the front-end planning, the master schedule is produced to identify key milestones and the timing of the various phases a project will go through. It covers the entire project duration and presents activities at a cost level of detail. Next, in the second element, the pool planning, which is during the phase scheduling, the last planners or the people who are responsible for executing the work, they are engaged in a pool planning sessions to establish the flow of work for each project milestone. The pool technique means to work from a target completion date or activity backwards. Through pooling, hands-off are specified between the different trades so as to ensure a smooth and reliable workflow. Then we go to the next stage, which is the look-ahead planning. Look-ahead planning typically covers a shorter time frame into the immediate future, typically 3 to 12 weeks, and with a higher degree of accuracy and reliability. During look-aheads, the plan is reviewed collaboratively to make the work ready by removing obstacle or constraint. Commitment is obtained from each trade stakeholders that each task can be executed as planned and as promised. And then we go into the weekly work plan. Weekly work planning involves defining all of the activities and schedule work that should be done and will be done prior to the start of the work for that week. Activities are identified, timed, and sequenced so as to best serve the project objectives. The fifth element is the daily huddle. The first line supervisors, that means the supervisor that is immediately supervising the work, should check in with their workers and their work teams, okay, on a daily basis to assess progress and set target, okay, as per the weekly work plan. Factors and constraints affecting the resources are also evaluated. For example, weather, machine breakdown, absentee, so on and so forth, and necessary adjustments are taken. The sixth element in the last planner system is involving measurement. So we use the percent plan complete system. The percent plan complete, or PPC, is a measure of the percentage of the assignment that are completed as planned or as committed. In weekly work planning, the last planner tracks the number of actual completions divided by the number of planned completions. The performance measure assesses the reliability of the planned work. once we have measured the percent plan complete, okay, we can then identify the reasons for variance. Any work that has not been done as planned or any variance or deviation from plan is tracked, and the reasons for variance needs to be identified and recorded. The focus should be on identifying what needs to be corrected in order to improve the performance of the upcoming percentage plan complete. Right? Problem-solving tools to determine reasons for variance would include the 5 whys, root cause analysis, model-based problem solving, so on and so forth. The use of the last planner system focuses on continuous improvement, and part of this is to learn from every single project implementation so that succeeding projects will improve in terms of plan reliability, team confidence, and overall mastery.